Welcome all you Libras to your weekly energy update, and we're looking at the week of May 8th through May 15th, but these are timeless readings, so if you are coming across this video outside of that time frame, I would still trust your intuition because there are surely messages here for you if your gut brought you here. But if you are watching this between May 8th and May 15th, happy Mother's Day for all of you. This is Mother's Day in the United States on May 8th. And so all of you who mother others or who nurture others, a special day celebrating that wonderful love that you give. Also, at the end of this week on the 15th, we do have the full moon in Scorpio, and we actually have a total lunar eclipse that's happening there as well. So, Mother Luna, the moon is all about that mother nature, mother nurture energy. So with Mother's Day and with that happening in the week, this is a week of that divine mother energy. So in celebration of that, we are going to be focusing this week's reading on how and where in our lives can we mother ourselves? How can we self-nurture during this week? We're going to start off by pulling a card here from this Crystal Medicine Oracle. Just a side note, any cards that I do use during a reading, I do list in the description box below. And we're just going to see here, starting off, what the Creator wants all you Libras to know about how and where in your life, there we go, you can self-nurture or mother yourself. And you've got the challenge, lightning bolt. And you have lightning coming in here, and you have fulgurite. Probably said that incorrectly. Card number 5. So we'll take a look here and just see what energy comes in here. What part of your life can you have some little nurturing? So it says you've called this card into your awareness this week as you're currently going through a challenge. Many people mistakenly view a challenge as being a negative experience. However, challenges provide enormous opportunities for personal growth and change. Challenges highlight the boundaries of opportunity, the places where you can pinpoint the lessons and learn from them. If you don't have challenges in your life, you won't have growth. So have you been feeling challenged by a person or a situation? Does the same challenge keep coming up for you? Have you been looking at a challenge in a negative light? Are you trying to fight yourself in your current challenge? When a challenge is at hand, it's important to meet it with an open mind and heart. And this challenging is teaching you something about yourself. So ask yourself the question, what can I learn from this? What is this challenge showing me? How can I do things differently? It's time to embrace the energy of challenge in your life and know that if you don't get the lesson now, it will just come back as a bigger challenge later. Oh, yay. You are being invited to stop running from the challenge and embrace it with love and expectance. In this place, you will grow strength and courage and a stronger sense of yourself. Growth is not always easy, and you can certainly experience some growing pains. However, soon you will feel blessed by this renewal of your spirit. In the face of challenge and change, there is a need to hold on to the old as a safeguard, but when you can let go, surrender, and let love in, amazing things will happen. This is not the time to be comfortable. It's a time to embrace the challenge and connect deeply to the wisdom it's showing you. Wow, I love that. And then also, lightning is the medicine. And lightning occurs when a very potent electricity caused by a buildup of energy in the clouds is discharged. And shamans believe that when the elements were in balance, a storm would be created and lightning would strike to clear the way, to refresh and restore energy back to its natural state of being. If a tribal medicine man or woman went out into the mountains and was hit by lightning and survived, it was a sign that they were a powerful healer. Lightning represents the power of the universe and the path to enlightenment. It holds the power to clear away the old and spark new creative and spiritual awareness. So it's time to invite the energy of lightning into your world to assist you in this potent time of change. That, of course, reminds me of the Tower card in the tarot, because it'll have like a big lightning bolt hitting the Tower, which is all about the removal of something out of your life to make room for the new. So there is this healing that's happening, this change that's happening, this movement that's happening in your life right now. And I really feel, we'll get more clarification here in a sec, but I really feel like this mothering, this self-nurturing is because you help everyone else so much with their challenges. You are such a calm individual usually. You have that Libra, that air energy, so you are in your mind and you figure things out and you have resolutions and stuff, and you do so much of that for everyone else that this is like this energy that's happening in your life is coming to a head. That's why the lightning bolt is striking, because it's time for you to focus that energy on you to help you through this challenge instead of you being that for everyone else. So there is this change, this challenge that's coming in. When we're going to pull from these chakra reading cards as well, just to see what chakra can help you through this challenge as well. What message? Okay, actually I do want that one there. And you've got psychic development. So definitely this is the third eye chakra that is making itself known here. And definitely this is about trusting your intuition. I was talking about the mind and everything there. I was, getting this feeling like it's like, but it's not using your mind so much for the challenge. This is an opportunity for you to trust your gut, to trust your intuition through it as well. This balancing, as Libra does, balancing your heart and your mind through this. This is the third eye chakra, and you've called upon this card this week as it's a powerful time to develop your psychic abilities. Connecting to our psychic awareness is like having an extra sense. People often refer to it as the sixth sense, of course. Everyone has psychic abilities, including you, and now it's time for you to deepen those abilities. You could possibly have a lineage of psychic ancestors, as this gift can be handed down through your bloodline. But there are four main ways we can connect to our psychic abilities: through vision, through hearing, through knowing, and through feeling. And these senses are like muscles. The more you work them, the stronger they become. There's usually one sense that comes more naturally to you than the others, and you're encouraged to focus on that. And this card is a reflection that it's time to start flexing your psychic muscle to discover new wisdom for yourself and others. Be a great time to attend a workshop to assist you, to read some books, listen to some podcasts, whatever medium suits you. It's time to dive in. And as you grow in your abilities, you'll receive an abundance of wisdom, love, and guidance to enjoy and to share with others. So pulling this card could also mean that you've been working on your psychic abilities and you're encouraged to keep going, as the answers for you at this time will come through your connection to your higher self. This is such a powerful time of development and learning, so make sure you take the time to honor and nurture your gifts in this process. And the affirmation for this card is, I am deeply connected to my intuition and reclaim my psychic gifts now. I love that. So definitely, like I was saying, it's this nudge for you to use and connect to those abilities to help you through this challenge. In fact, this challenge has come specifically for you to learn and grow those gifts and those abilities. Then we're going to pull from some tarot here and just see what else the creator would like you to know around this challenge and around these psychic abilities here. So for our Libras, okay. So those two. What else? Okay, and these three. And what else? Okay, so I do want that one up there and these two down here. Let me just rearrange these real quick. Make it look a little pretty-ish. There we go. All right. Yeah, so you have the Fool card, which this is beautiful. So this is your soul. This is your higher self. You know, your soul, before it came down here, was looking down and deciding what it wanted to experience, what little 3-ring circus, or in this case, 1-ring circus, it wanted to experience down here. So this is about connecting to your higher self. And this is basically a message saying that this challenge that came in, it's just confirming that it was on purpose for a purpose, because at this point in your life, it really wants you to connect to this intuition, to this deeper psychic gifts and these abilities. Yeah. So here's the Tower card that I was talking about. I had a feeling it was going to show up. This particular deck, they don't show it, but usually there's a big lightning bolt that's hitting the Tower that is about this removal. So it's so perfect, because this basically, the Tower card really is all about, before you come down here, it's like it attaches to the Wheel of Fortune card, which that Wheel of Fortune card is about. Before you come down here, this higher self of yours decides who's going to be its character. You know, it chose your human body to, this is the character that I'm going to experience this life through. This is when I'm coming down. This is when I'm leaving. These are all the fated events I want to experience through life. But within each of those fated events, you still get to choose what story you apply to it, what emotion you're going to feel through it. So you still have that power for the sake of your adventure, that you get to choose how you perceive it and how you feel through it. But you start to realize that if you chose all this stuff to unfold in all these fated events, that you're not on this out of control drama train that's about to leap off the tracks and explode. You are on more like a monorail that has this smooth track with all its stops happening on purpose for a purpose. But where the Tower comes in is like you have this fated event that's been going on, which can be a relationship or a job or education, some sort of circumstance, your body, possessions, your bank account, whatever it is that you're experiencing. But in order for you to experience the next fated event, this fated event needs to be removed to make space for that. And that's what's happening here. This challenge is that it's coming, this movement of something being brought in or something being removed is happening on purpose for a purpose. And with all of that information, you can move from this place of feeling like a victim, that life is happening to you, to a victor, that life is happening for you instead. And so when you realize that this situation is happening on purpose for you to develop this connection to your higher self, to your gifts and abilities to be expressed, then it becomes an exciting adventure instead of a drudgery, right? And then we move over here and you've got the Four of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes. And the Four is about stability. And this is all about peace of mind. Normally you'd have like 3 swords on the wall, which you have 3 fish on the wall, but you have 3 swords, which is all about our expectations. All those supposed tos and shoulds and need tos, all those expectations that the world has conditioned us to believe. And I talked about you get to make the choice of what something means and how you're going to feel through something. Well, the challenge with that is that you are conditioned so much growing up by the popular opinion of the outside world. I talked about, the world says, this is how you should be and what you should do and how you should feel, supposed to, need to, have to, must. All those things are those fishes on the wall that bring in that challenge, that bring in the disappointment, that allow us to experience that drama train. But you do get to experience the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords allows you to connect to the higher realm, to the capital T truths of the unconditional love of your soul. And it allows you to see those capital T truths and see in comparison the small t truths of the human side. And it also gives you the power to cut away those thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve you. And let's take a look here too. Yeah, and then you have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is so perfect because Pentacles is your outside world. And the Eight of Pentacles is about that you've done the work. You've really, it's like were this apprentice that was working under a master, and you were doing the work and learning and growing and growing, learning and learning. But now you're ready to move up to the next step. You're ready to become the master. It's like the blacksmith apprentices. They would apprentice under a blacksmith for years and years and years, fine-tuning their skills, basically learning to duplicate what their master created in the way the master wanted it. But at some point, they are ready to graduate and move to this next level. And then they move to a different town. They become the blacksmith of this little town, but they start creating things in their own unique way. And that's this movement that you're moving to. You're ready to move to this new stage, this new level in your psychic development here. And that is going to require you, like it was talking about here, you leaving behind some old thoughts and beliefs and some mindsets of how you thought things should be in your life, right? So I love that this is all coming in together, because you're basically, with this peace of mind card here, you are letting those things go, those obstacles that were keeping you restricted back before. You're ready to move into that next level. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles here. And so the Queen of Pentacles really is Mother Nature, Mother Nurture. She reminds me a lot of the Empress. And so this is about new birth, new movement, new love, new nurturing of yourself. And this is what we were all talking about in the beginning, this Mother Divine energy. This is all about showing you that it's time for you, again, with all that energy that you're investing, helping everyone else with their challenges, with this reminder of nurturing yourself, this is going to be beneficial. Now, if it helps, I know it helps me when I kind of put a little twist on it too. I'm like, well, if I take time for myself, I develop these gifts, and surely I can use these gifts to help others. So it allows you to feel less guilty about taking time for you and putting that energy into you, because you're going to fill up and everyone's going to get the overflow of all this amazing upgrade that you're going to be receiving here. So I love that. And then you have 13. This is the Death and Rebirth card. So you are, definitely with this full card, this is about a new adventure, new beginnings. And this is endings and new beginnings. So it's definitely this change that's happening. You've got the Tower card and the Death card, which is the, Death and Rebirth. I call it the Rebirth card. So you are ready for this new awakening. You're ready for this new adventure for sure, because it's here, and kind of here. Well, yeah, this is like the Tower card here too. So you are ready. And yeah, of course, this one too. You're ready for this next level. So it's definitely, the energy is here about you're ready to move on up to this new psychic level, these new gifts. We're also going to pull at least one card here from the Chakra Love card, and just see what the final message is that the Creator has for all you Libras for this week. Okay, I feel like this one here. Yep, they do want this one. This one is standing out here too. All right. So start with this one. Yeah, harmony makes the song of life sweeter. So this peace of mind, it's really not battling so much with this internal battle. This even talked about it too. You might be having this internal challenge, fighting against yourself. And that's these old thoughts and these beliefs. In fact, I know when I grew up, or not really grew up, but like I spent probably when I was around 13 up till I was 29, actually in involved in organized religion, and in that organized religion, doing this was considered of the devil and, demonic or whatever it might have been. And when I was being drawn to it, I even, had conversations with the creator and said, but isn't this wrong? And the creator just, of course, in his unconditionally loving way said, you know what? Anything in life can be a tool to help bring awareness, to help share unconditional love, and to heighten, your relationship with me. It's like a knife. A knife can be used to cut up fruit and, food, or help cut someone's rope to help them get free, or for surgery to help open someone up to help heal them. And yes, it can also be used to stab someone and hurt them or kill them. And he was like, it's with intention and with what love that you do. And so, it's like I had to change this old belief and this old conditioning that I had from the outside world that, not everything is black and white like it says, like we're taught, and that things can be used. It's a two-sided sword, right? It's like the Ace of Swords we were talking about in here. You can use something to become more aware and connect to the higher realms, or you can use it for fear and for, the human painful, in ways. So, and you get what I'm saying. So I'll stop beating the dead horse. But so there is this change of mindset, and that brings you this harmony. Yep, self-love. You can only love others as much as you love yourself. So this Mother Nature, Mother Nurture is definitely coming in here. And then your final card is letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it's the first step towards success. So yeah, the Tower here is definitely letting go of the thing that's no longer serving you, knowing that it's happening for you. They're showing me this meme that I saw in social media somewhere. It shows this little girl with this raggedy old small teddy bear. Its eyes are gone, its arms falling off, it's dirty. And then it shows the creator with a huge, much bigger teddy bear, clean and so nice, behind his back, and he has his hand saying, here, give me the teddy bear, and the little girl doesn't want to give that up. And it's like, well, because she doesn't realize this huge gift that's going to come when she lets go of that other item. So I am loving this for you, Libras. We're going to leave the reading there. If you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, give this video a little thumbs up and click this like button. Also click the subscribe button. That gives you access to this notification bell. And if you go in there and select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things helps grow my channel in such a great way, and also helps spread the love, because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, or you subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited it wants to share the videos of that channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I'm definitely grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information or specific answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box below. All right, Libras, as you go through this amazing week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. You have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. But in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.